guys, I'm Laura Vitale, and on this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, it is fall time. So I wanted to share with you my latest favorite specialty drink if you want a treat, or if maybe you're having a party, like a fall party, and you want like a signature drink, then this pumpkin spice white hot chocolate is a drink for you. Now, we love this for special occasions. Like I said, it's definitely a treat. It's very rich. It's not something that you can pick up and drink every morning, although you could if you want to. Your life, you do you. But I wanted to share with you because it's easy. It's simple, doesn't require a lot of ingredients, and it's so perfect if you want to like multiply this recipe and put it in the crock pot or your slow cooker and serve it at a party. It is such a hit and it smells out of this world. So let me run you through the list of ingredients. Very short and sweet, but hey, I like that. Heavy cream, whole milk, really good white chocolate chips. You need pure pumpkin puree, a little bit of granulated sugar, pumpkin pie spice, and some good vanilla extract. That is it. You can spike this with a little booze if you want to. I'm not going to because, like I said, I like to be able to serve it to everybody, kids, adults, whoever is around. I want to give them some of this because it's so good. All right, let's get started. In a saucepan, I'm going to add the milk and the heavy cream. Now you notice I'm not adding any sweetened condensed milk here. You know that's one of my favorite ingredients to add to like hot chocolate and stuff like that. But I find that in this particular recipe, for some reason, and you can chime in if you've ever had this issue as well, I felt like no matter how much I put in there, it just kind of overpowered the white chocolate and the pumpkin pie spice. So I opted out of that, and I'm going to add just a little tiny bit of granulated sugar. It doesn't need a lot because the white chocolate is really, really sweet, so it's a good balance. You just need a little bit of the sugar. I also added my pumpkin puree. Make sure it's pure pumpkin puree. And I'm going to add my pumpkin pie spice blend. Now what you do is you just take a whisk, you whisk it all together. You don't want to add your vanilla and you don't want to add your white chocolate at this point. And I'm just going to put this on the burner and I'm going to let this simmer for about 5 minutes or so, or until the sugar has dissolved and the mixture is up to a nice gentle simmer, and then we'll move on to the next step. All right, you can see around the edges those few little bubbles. My mixture has been just simmering low and slow. I can tell that the sugar has completely dissolved. I'm gonna just take it off the heat now. All that spice has really infused into my liquids. Now I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of vanilla extract. I'm using my homemade, but you can use whatever vanilla. I just like to add just a little bit at the very end, along with my white chocolate chips. And I don't turn the heat back on at this point. I just let the heat from, just the heat, it's already there basically, to melt everything else, because I don't want to scorch my chocolate. I just want to gently melt it. And that's pretty much it. I mean, once it's totally done, totally melted, you can pretty much dig in. That is perfect, and it's thick and it's creamy, and it is exactly what I want it to be. I'm just going to serve myself some, but remember, it's super rich, so a little goes a long way. And when you do serve it, I am expecting a little bit of whipped cream on top with a little extra sprinkle of pumpkin pie spice or cinnamon stick, whichever you prefer. But if you could smell this, it smells like fall. But the best part about it is not, I know some people aren't, crazy about pumpkin or pumpkin pie spice, and this is really subtle. It's not overwhelming, overpowering, really strong, really perfumey. It is perfection. You have to just trust me. I don't know how to show you the consistency, but it's lovely, and like not too thick, but it's not really thin either. It's perfect. And like I said, you can keep this on warm in your crock pot and just keep ladling it. It is that good. It is literally the best drink of the season. Oh, it's so good and so comforting. If it wasn't 84 degrees outside, I'd be wearing a sweater and drinking this near the fireplace. But it's 84 degrees. It's hot and I don't appreciate it. Anyway, go to laurainthekitchen.com to get this recipe. Like I said, make it in a crock pot, put it on warm, let people enjoy themselves, and have yourself a good old time this weekend. Cheers to you.